Yarrow in the back, and Tolan loves to get forward on the right-hand side, can dictate some of the passing lanes as well. Well, the Brian White, Ryan Gauld show is no longer a secret. Everybody knows what they are capable of. What about Cuba sitting just underneath?
Hoping to advance in the Canadian Championship, hoping to string together yet another win and part of this mini unbeaten run. St. Louis City trying to put an end to their hurting. Jabulo Blum, South African, with a bad giveaway, and it's straight to the feet of Ryan Gauld. Cuts it back. Now it's Brian White, and it's 1-0. It is that man again. He cannot help himself. Goals in 4 straight games. He scores against St. Louis City yet again, coming off of a hat trick against the same side just 2 weeks ago.
Again, but the ball is played right to him. I mean, that is a mistake that you cannot have in this moment. Blum finally finds the ball in the middle of the pitch, and he passes it right to the most dangerous duo possibly in Major League Soccer right now, Ryan Gauld and Brian White. He lifts his head up. It's not like he made a blind pass. And very unselfish there of Ryan Gauld to find his teammate, essentially, and it's Brian White making the run. Tim Parker's trying to an opportunity to strike it. His touch was a little too far out and can't get the shot off. So little moments like that for St. Louis, just missing by a hair.
Thorensen scores on the second bite of the apple. And St. Louis City, despite being on their heels throughout this first half, have their equalizer.
You're thinking Edward Leuven's going to take this himself as a set piece, but he doesn't. Thorensen. You can see the expected goals there still heavily in favor of Vancouver with their...
Here's Brian White, and he's denied at the near post by Roman Berkey. It sat up nicely for the New Jersey native. Gauld helps it along even further for Brian White. Back for Sebastian Berhalter. Well, how tidy was that up until the finish? Here's Sebastian Berhalter. Now Ryan Gauld. Look out. Comfortable in the end for Roman Berkey. Go towards Picault. It's won by Brian White at the back post, and he elevated amongst the trees. And he knows that that was a real chance to potentially make it 2-1. Now Andres Cubas. If Vancouver can move quickly here, they'll have a numerical advantage on this right-hand side. Laborda. Oh, that's a teasing ball. Picault is there. Saved. Follow-up from Brian White is in. White hot. This kid has been unreal as of late. And it's 2-1 to Vancouver.
Who gets his first chance saved, but who's there for the rebound? It's Brian White. He sees it go over his head. Maybe Picault calls him off of it. And that's another one of those, just more time you get together, you understand what Leuven is trying to do.
And look at this ball towards the back post, and Indy Vasilev can't finish it off. Jaden Reed getting involved. Back for Vasilev. Keeps it low, and it falls to that man, Edu Leuven, and cleared off the line by Veselinovic. Laborda stepping through. Berhalter with a neat little flick. Gauld with options in front of him. Berhalter keeps it low, trying to find Brian White. Might fall for Gauld again. Still loose in the area. Takes a deflection, and now it's Raposo. 3-1 Vancouver. Well, there was a mess in front, and Ryan Raposo does not need an invitation to help clean it up.
Even right there, falls to his butt, and he still keeps it alive. You see Laborda falling down. Brian White's in there, Ryan Gould's in there. Raposo finds himself near the penalty spot. Nobody's giving up on it, and somehow takes a deflection right there. And falling to the ground, Raposo is able to put this one away. Parker can't clear it. It takes a deflection off his teammate, and Berkey's...
Crunching challenge in the middle of the field. White able to win it. Here's Gauld again.
Raposo making that run.
Into the path of Fafa Picault. He might be in. Big save from Roman Berkey. Kojima. Timely step there from Alessandro Shaw. Vancouver looking to put this game to bed. It's played in for Fafa Picault, and that's a fourth. The wily veteran Fafa Picault puts the final nail in St. Louis City's coffin tonight.
CD has put in quite the shift. But it's Schaaf that wins that ball at midfield and just lays it off to the left-hand side, and the help defense can't come over from Tim Parker because Brian White stays central. He's got to stay on that mark until the last minute. And as the overlapping run comes once again from Picault, you see Berkey trying to read it all the way. Parker comes over, he can't get there in time.
Vancouver, number 8, coming in and end out offense. The final decision is no goal.
I did not see it. I did not see the handball there. It did not look to me like it changed direction, the spinning of the ball, but it was very tough to tell.
For Sam Adeniran. Clipped in by Reed. Loose in front. Tim Parker might be able to get there, and Takaoka stayed big until the final moment and able to keep it out. Well, getting to rank a double switch for John Hackworth. Reed can't get around Ryan Gold because of the magnificent sliding challenge. Now slipping it through, Fafa Picault. Could this be the fourth? Picault around Berkey. It's Fafa Picault, and that will do it. Vancouver finally putting St. Louis City to bed, and it is lights out here at City Park.
Going to ground, winning it. Durkin in step, the line was even. Berkey off his line, Picault makes the touch to the side. Durkin.
Perhaps those transfers that we talked about will provide them with a spark to make a late season run. As Vancouver are looking for a fifth, Schaaf around one defender, and Roman Berkey able to collect, as that will most likely be one of the last actions of the night. And that's going to do it full time. Vancouver yet again in the win column in Major League Soccer, and what a week it has been for them.